Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' was cracking his D. About to react to this Jamari vid. This is on his second channel, Jamari Raw. Shout out to Jamari Raw. It's called Creepy Joe Budden Allegations. I saw a couple headlines about this. Apparently, he was like walking naked or something. I don't know what the hell he got going on. What freaky stuff he into, but sure. Let's see what's happening. Let's watch.
Guys, welcome to the last day of the year. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year,
welcome back to Jamari Raw. Y'all make sure you subscribe because this channel is going to be going crazy in 2025. Today I'm actually here to talk about an old friend of the show who's ending 2024 with an absolute nuke on his own life. That man, Joe Budden, who can never seem to get out of his own way. And let's just cut right to the chase as we do on this channel. On December 4th, 2024 at approximately 7:21 a.m., okay, he was being a freak in the morning. The Edgewater police were dispatched to an apartment complex for the report from a resident that a man was standing outside of their apartment door completely naked. Anyone want to guess who that was? The caller recognized the man as a neighbor, Joseph Budden Jr., a 44-year-old male. The caller was alerted to Budden by their doorbell camera. I mean, imagine, guys, it's 7:21 a.m., you're trying to enjoy your morning coffee, maybe a nice little coffee cake. And they say, oh, there's movement at my doorbell. What's going on? You know, someone's trying to get into my keypad. And you look on the little Ring camera and you see flaccid Joe Budden. At least I hope the man was on soft pause. The video depicted Budden attempting to enter his code into the door keypad several times before re-entering his own residence across the hall. So let me...
Wait, so he got their place confused with his at 7:20 a.m. naked? Was he on drugs? Because I know he has a history of drug abuse. I'm just saying. Is that what this is? Because this is odd.
Get this straight. At 7:21 in the morning, Joe walks across the hall of his apartment, completely butt naked, hits on the keypad, realizes he's not getting in, walks back to his own apartment. As a result of the police investigation, Budden was charged with lewdness on a complaint summons, so he is going to see his day in court. Chief Martin states that these charges are merely accusations and that the defendant is presumed innocent until and unless proven guilty beyond...
What do you mean it's merely accusations if there's a video? There's video proof. What do you mean? It's clear as day. What happened?
Reasonable doubt. And yes, guys, at this time, these are all allegations. This should all be taken as speculation. It's all my opinion, all that legal shit. I mean, let's be honest, y'all. We've known Joe Budden has been a nasty guy for quite some time. Is he very entertaining? Yes. Do I enjoy his podcast and still watch the clips from his podcast? Yes. But people have known he was nasty. Y'all remember last time I covered him, his hips were gyrating on that female podcast co-host of his?
On-air hug from Olivia?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. y'all need to talk more. Come on, network vibes. Look at this family. Look at this family affair.
Laughing it off.
I love the choice of music on the way out too. Seriously, he tells me every week.
I vaguely remember hearing about this. Did he get sued or did he pay her money or something? I don't remember.
I love
I
it.
think she...
There's an edit in the recording because Joe says him and I should speak more because, quote, he's been wanting to fuck me since we've met.
Like, to be honest, the dude is an HR nightmare. And the funny part is people had been speculating for quite some time that, like, something had been going on with Joe. Because they were still doing these episodes in their old studio, but as you guys can see in the little previews, like, Joe was never present. People were wondering where the hell he was.
Black eye?
For those of you that don't know, December is usually a huge time for content creation. You rake in a lot of your money. Because they're paying the most for ad rates, basically. And people thought it was peculiar that Joe was nowhere to...
Podwives, big-ass Latinas. What are they doing over there? I need to know. I need to go investigate for myself. What is happening?
Be found. And then the other thing is the episodes that Joe was on, they were back in their old studio. I believe this is in Parks' apartment or something like that. Also, a side note, shout out to Parks, man. Nobody knew that he had it like that. And in Joe trying to save face in one of the dumbest ways possible, he actually tried to get this off as his excuse as to why he was walking around his apartment complex butt naked.
I just sleptwalked somewhere that I shouldn't have sleptwalked.
Look into the co-host's eyes. They know this man is full of shit.
What? That's what happened.
For real?
Yes.
I mean, some people do sleepwalk and go in strange places. I've never witnessed it. I've never known anyone who did that, but I have heard stories. So I'm sure this is a thing. I can't say if that's what was going on with him, though. Because he is sus. He's very sus. So who knows what he had going on.
Yeah.
And why they seem so skeptical.
Okay.
And you know how I sleep.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh shit. Butt ass. Oh, nice naked ass. Good naked sleepwalking.
They look so uncomfortable.
They're all looking at each other like, this is the motherfucker who employs us? Our livelihood, my mortgage, my daughter's next birthday. It's all on the line for this nasty motherfucker.
I just did it again. Oh shit! I did it again. Yeah. Oh shit! I did it again. Shit was swinging, right?
This man said, nah.
This last thing forced.
Oh shit! Nobody can go through this stuff but me. It's only me.
Yeah, it's like this man is always on a mission to self-destruct. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really have a lot of experience with sleepwalking, but I know damn well if I had the capability of, like, leaving my house or leaving my apartment while I slept walk, I'm definitely at least throwing some boxers on. Also, 7:21 a.m. is a crazy time to be sleepwalking. Joe is an old-ass man. He probably goes to bed at, like, 9 o'clock. He can't tell me 12 hours deep into his sueño. This man was still so into his REM sleep that he got...
That's a good point. That is a great point. Because 7 a.m., like, at that point, you should be at the point where you about to wake up anyway.
Got up butt naked.
If it was 1, 2, maybe, but 7 is crazy.
Was trying...
But I mean, we don't know what time he went to sleep, but that is very suspicious. Great point, Jamari.
To get into his neighbor's apartment. I'm just not buying that. He would then address why he's not allowed to film in the old studio.
And what I'm going through personally is totally separate from why we not.
Oh, so they can't even film there? Wait, is that... I'm confused.
Over there, the long and short of that is the bylaws of the town, because now the town is involved, says that you cannot film anything in any of those buildings.
And apparently this is a nice town. It is a very strict town. And presumably he lives in the same place they were filming the podcast. Maybe not exactly in the same apartment unit, but it sounds like we don't want your ass making any more content on this premises.
Oh.
That's the long and short of it. Now, you could choose to fight that and go to court and spend the money, but somebody over there...
Why would... I assumed they were recording in like a studio. I mean, I could see the background. It definitely gave like high rise, but they have high rise like studios for you to create content. So that's what I assumed it was. I didn't know that it was a residence. Why would you film a podcast at a residence where y'all are loud? They always loud, laughing, screaming at each other when they're arguing. Like, why would you do that? That doesn't make a lot of sense. So people were probably complaining that they were too loud. So now they can no longer film there. But why would you film there in the first place? Get a studio space. Rent out like a podcast or studio space. That's weird.
They got the town involved, and that's what it is.
I mean, I can't really blame them. If a freaky motherfucker was walking around naked in my apartment complex,
He said that is not related, Jamari. Or maybe he lied. I don't know.
I don't want his ass filming podcast up in there. Get him out of here.
For me, I didn't want none of my people to continue to be surveilled and scrutinized and treated that was a certain way. Yeah.
This guy is a media manipulation master. Like, Joe, you just fucked up epically. You knew you had this problem, presumably, of sleepwalking, if, you know, your bullshit story is true. And you still put yourself in this situation. And now we spin it like, oh, I was looking out for the guys. No, I think that Joe Budden here is just really looking out for his pocket. He just kind of had a fraudulent slip there where he says, oh, you could choose to spend all the money and fight this in court.
Now, you could choose to fight that and go to court and spend the money,
He don't want to do that. He'll just move on to a new studio and keep it pushing like it always does. Take the, financial hit for now and try and rebuild in the future. To be honest, when it comes to like reinventing himself, he's got to be one of the most interesting cases I've ever seen, because there's been several times where I thought this guy was completely done, dead in the water like Michael Myers, and then, another fucking movie comes out. Joe Budden's back. I don't think this will affect his career. I don't think this will be anything shocking for his fan base. Okay, Joe's always done outlandish, freaky shit, and he's still maintained his core fans, so they move, they keep going. Either way, y'all let me know what you got.
Oh, this is weird. Very strange stuff. Okay, I guess he says that he was sleepwalking. Sounds like he may have been in a drug-induced coma that he woke up from, was, discombobulated, not knowing what was going on, ended up outside naked. But, this is just a guess. I don't know this man's life. Maybe he's completely clean. Who knows? But that's just odd. That sounds very strange that you were sleepwalking at 7 a.m. But sure, we'll see what happens from here. It looks like they're no longer able to film at the old location, which I thought was such a dope location. Now they back in this like dark, dim area. Like, oh no, this is where he was with Ma and Rory. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you've been watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.